Okay, y'all. So, welcome to Tarot with China. Tarot with China. And I'm feeling good today. I'm actually about to go to work in a minute. I do bartending. I do somebody's like, what this girl do? She Uber, she bartend, she do microblading. Hell, she do veneers, she do she do some tarot, she do taxes, baby. I do it all. I do it all. I be figuring it. I get to the money. That's all you need to know. Okay, clock it. Clock it. Okay, with that being said, I'm about to do a weekly. Okay, so that's gonna be basically from this Saturday to next Saturday. Okay, it's gonna be a weekly collective reading just to see what's going on with everybody. And then at some point later on during the week, I'm gonna wait a week and I'm gonna follow up with the Celeste Levi's Hernandez story. Okay, right now we're not doing it. We're definitely doing back to the regular tarot. Okay, so already in the mix, somebody has to make a decision. Okay, about something this week. I don't know what it is, but somebody definitely has to make a decision, and we'll clarify that. Okay. Okay, so we got decision this week. I'm gonna put out 4 cards. We got decision. Ooh, oh my God, this literally blew out my candle and knocked my Risha over. Sorry about that. Hold on. I don't know how that happened. I don't want to lie. I'm about to say. Look at this makeshift candle. Not the edge control. Baby, listen, when you got a lot of candle, when you got a lot of candle for your Orisha, you got a lot of candle for your Orisha, okay? That's all I know. So like I said, welcome to Tarot with China. We're getting ready to do um basically a weekly reading. Okay, I'm gonna pull out 4 cards and I'm gonna let you guys know what to look forward to. Okay, so let's get it popping. It literally slid, knocked the candle over, knocked my reach. I wonder what that means. I'm gonna look it up later. Okay, cool. So let's get for what's going on for the collective Legwa for this week. What's going on for the collective? What we gotta look forward to. The same one keep coming out again. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups. A lot of opportunities, a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of doors opening up for people. I'm seeing right there. We're gonna see exactly what. Anything else in leg one? Okay, 10 of Cups. I like it already. Cause baby, okay, yeah. Let me get some of that. Cause this is a collective reading, so I be trying to figure out how my week gonna go. Okay. So a lot of streams of income, a lot of doors opening, success in relationships. I'm seeing. Anything else, Alegua? It's looking good. Okay, so there will be some penny pinching done, meaning there will be people with the majority that finances won't be being able to splurge, probably saving for projects. A lot of people just bought school clothes, so the bank ain't really feeling that great. That's okay. What else? So I would say get some cinnamon. Go to the head of your door wherever you live at. Open up the door to your house. Put some cinnamon in your hand. Open it up and say you want to bring money and prosperity to your home and blow it into the home, just like that. Okay, for those who are in this type of energy right here. Okay, so I definitely will be doing that on my way out. Okay, I keep me some cinnamon by the door just for that. Okay, cool. So what else is going on? What else is going on for the collective this week? What else is going on? What's the news? Y'all want to talk to me today? Sometimes my cards be like, listen, sometimes they want to talk, they don't want to talk. Let's see. Okay. All right. So they got the Hermit. Okay. So a lot of you guys, it's just looking like especially around the time, which makes sense. People are more goal oriented focused. Not too much partying going on. It's not too much we outside, right? Because it's like you got to buckle down and get, if you're looking at especially the time that we live in right now with inflation going on, baby, I got 2 jobs. I bartend. Shoot, I do microblading sometimes. I do bartending and serving sometimes. I do tarot cards sometimes. Does that make sense? And listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Because it's not giving be complacent in a time where the financial status of the whole United States of America is going into a damn array. Okay, it's going to array. Okay. All right. So let's see what's the prosperity coming. It's 5 different streams. So I'm gonna pull out 5 different cards and let you know where this prosperity is coming from. Okay, what's going on this week? Let's pull out 5 cards. Okay, first card, rest. Okay, so some of y'all just need to get some rest. Okay, some of y'all may be a little bit too busy. A lot of times you have to quiet the mind. You're not gonna believe a story. If anybody was following my story, I had a shop for the last 6 years. Inflation did my business just crazy. You know, my business is a microblading business, not really a need-based business. So I had a really, really, really good run. But then it's really a long story. But the whole point is, you know, sometimes you just need a mental break. Okay, and it's okay to separate from stuff and regroup. Okay. And even when I was doing Uber for like a good year, I think almost 2 years, or probably 2 years now. And it dawned on me when I was in a resting state, like, hey, wait, you have a bartending license. Why are you? Not that I'm saying Uber is bad, but who wants to be doing just strictly depending on Uber? Does that make sense? Especially when I'm waiting for tax season. Hi, Tennis. I'm waiting for tax season to come around because I do people's taxes also, right? So anyway, to make a long story short, rest. Okay, regroup, rest. Let your mind quiet so new ideas and creativity could come into you. Okay, don't be at an array all the time, is what I'm saying. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Okay. We got divine timing. Everything happens at a higher purpose. Everything has a higher purpose. Okay. So also and then abundance came out. I did say that. Okay. So abundance, an inflow of money and love and rewards. And I love to hear it. Okay. Because I need the love, I need the rewards, I need all of that. Okay. So divine timing is also in there. So yeah, in divine timing, get your rest. I feel like also it's important to understand that money doesn't like to be chased. Money loves creativity. And taking a person who for the last 6 years, right, was a multi 6 figure earner. Okay. So I'm not just talking out my ass. Okay. But I'm saying that to say, money doesn't like to be chased. All right. Money likes to move fast, and money moves fast in creativity. If you ever learned anything, from even, anybody that is super rich, even the Amazon started from a small, I believe, garage somewhere, right? And then it escalated to an office, and now you've got these big old Amazon buildings all over the place, right? Somehow along the way, when he first started that business inside of his garage, he was being what? Creative. I want you to pick up what I'm putting down. Okay. Somebody needs this. Okay. Somebody on this line is going to be a multimillionaire in their family. I heard also to clock that T. Clock it. So the 4 people that's in here, okay, clock it. I literally heard somebody's going to be a multimillionaire just by simply understanding what I'm getting ready to put down. Okay. And it's simply that you have to rest your mind, get into your creativity, and in getting into your creativity, your doors are going to open. It is not going to happen with you trying to chase it, because when you're chasing money, you're tired. When you're tired, you can't think. When you can't think, you can't escalate. Okay. And what happens is you stay in that thing called the hamster wheel. Why you think the 1% of the world has the majority of the money? A lot of people won't ever see multi 6 figure. I think last year I made like 186,000, to be like, yeah, to be exact. I do my own taxes. Right. So my point is that at the end of the day, you got to understand that part. Okay. Understand how the world works. It doesn't like, even relationships. For you guys chasing relationships, stop chasing relationships. Relationships supposed to come effortlessly and be abundant and come in smooth and seamless. Okay. And then you wonder why you've been in a relationship for 6, 7 years and this feels like a bat out of hell. Okay. And you just got all these up and downs because you've seen the red flags from the beginning, and you ignored them. And they did what? They never went away, and they're not going to go away. Okay. So I say that to say, with relationships too, do not chase them. Let them flow in effortlessly. Okay. If you got to chase something, then it probably isn't for you, whether it's a male or a female, and especially females. Males are natural hunters and they don't like to be chased. Okay. All right. Ask your angels, seek divine. Your angels won't want to support you. Okay. So if you believe in Jesus Christ, if you believe in Buddha, if you believe, whatever your higher power is, whatever you believe in, if you believe in Santeria, your Orishas, whatever you believe in, okay, definitely seek divine with your angels, and even I got her Archangel Michael also. And definitely, so a lot of prayer. Okay, prayer, abundance goes together. Okay, you can't have one without the other. Okay, anyway. All right, cool. One more. What's the fifth stream? What's the fifth lesson? This gave 5 lessons. Maya Risha Santa Barbara is always grabbing something. Like, it never fails me. It's like, what do you have in your hand now? How did you even get that on your hand? Anyway. Okay. So we have past connections. Someone with heavy influence. This card, this literally came out for the Celeste Hernandez widow that just went viral. This literally just came out for her too. And this literally just came out for a private reading that I just did yesterday with a client. So now it's coming out again. Okay, so here we are. Past life connections. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Okay, someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. So when I hear is with you, it gives somebody that passed over. Okay, so if somebody's in the chat, mom just passed over, dad just passed over, or is even in the veil, and we know what the veil is. The veil, hi NK, um, the veil of a loved one getting ready to pass over is somebody who is probably like in the coma, somebody who is no longer eating, no longer going to the bathroom by themselves. These is clear signs that the person is ready, is in the veil. I call it the veil. Okay, it's just, this is not a real fact. I don't even know if it's in Chat GPT because I'm a Chat GPT freak. I don't know y'all, but I go to Chat GPT for everything. Okay, but I'm just saying that to say somebody's with you, whether they passed on or not, or they're about to pass on. That makes sense, and that's why I made sure I said about, so that way you can understand where this lies at. Okay, all right, cool. So that's we clarified that one card right there, and I gotta make some patience in time because I gotta get out of here by 4 to be at work by 5. Okay. Okay. All right. And shout out to Cardi B's album. I was listening today. I forgot the damn name with the birds, with the black birds or whatever. And she stole one. She stole one of my because I used to be a rapper, for all those who don't know. And she stole like one of the okay, like when you do like rap phrases, or you have like a certain monotone that you use, like she definitely stole like one of the ways that I was rapping and put it in. But and the people, them artists has been stealing from underground artists since forever. And the craziest part about it is DJ Self, which is the one that actually put her on Love and Hip Hop, actually put my song on the radio before she even existed. And then now all of a sudden, here comes Cardi B. That makes sense. But yeah, these artists has been stealing from underground artists from since the end of times. And that's because they can still, they can listen to your song, say it just like you said it, is what I'm saying, for instance, that she did. And since they're popular, they can put it out and it'll make it seem like, it's their creativity, but that's because they got a bigger platform. Does that make sense? All right, cool. So now we got the 10 of Cups. Okay, so the 10 of Cups, we're going to clarify that. And we got wisdom, knowledge gain, experiences from wise counsel. Okay, so you will be actually speaking to somebody, okay, as far as just wanting to gain wisdom. Okay, you're going to go to them for their experience. Like, in order to get into this 10 of Cups is what I'm saying, energy, as you can see with the family and the kids. Hi, I'm Tiana. As you can see with the family and the kids, right? You're gonna have to go speak to. So not 9 out of 10, you're probably gonna go seek wise counsel from like your grandpa or your grandma that been together for 20 years. And how do y'all manage to stay together? So this is giving like a couple that's trying to stay together. Okay, here on the chat, somebody that's trying to stay together. Okay, I don't know who that is. Only you would know who that is. Anything else with the 10 of Cups? Or actually go to counseling. And actually the word counseling was presented to either the guy presented to the woman or the woman presented to the man. Somebody on my chat. Okay, all right, cool. So connect with the divine, meditation or prayer. Prayer keeps coming up. Prayer to seek divine, and the angels want to support you. Yeah, so it's a lot of prayer coming in here also. Prayer works wonders. Everybody thinks that because you play tarot, you do tarot cards, you don't believe in Jesus Christ. Of course I know Jesus Christ is the Almighty. Like, people are just weird. Like, it's just tarot cards. Relax. Okay, so peace, contentment are coming to you. Okay, peace and contentment are coming to you. Like I said, this is all good stuff coming out on the cards as far as what you got going on with this person. I'm gonna pull one more. Realignment, shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. Okay, so when it says shift your perspective, it means that you got to get out of the mind frame, whoever this person is, of, oh, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, oh my god, this is my third marriage and I'm getting ready to break up again. Like, you're going through panic attacks. Okay, you're already saying that, you know uh you're getting the job, and you're already saying you're not going to get the job before you even go to try to go get the meeting. Does that make sense? So you're already speaking your destiny to yourself. Hello, ma'am, hope you're doing well. I am great. I am doing great, thank you. Okay, so yeah, don't kick yourself in the shin. Okay, is what I'm saying. On the way to go do a run is what I'm saying. Okay, don't do yourself this favor by talking negative about going to pursue stuff. If you're going to pursue stuff, you're going to a job interview, you say, I am going to get this job. If you can't say it, go to YouTube and put, I am going to get this job affirmations. Find it, play it in the car on the way, all the way on the way. I am going to get this job. I am going to get this job. Okay, is what I'm saying. Okay, all right, cool. So when it comes to breadcrumbing, who's breadcrumbing? Who's doing the breadcrumbing? So this is a collective reading too for everybody from this Saturday to next Saturday. Who's breadcrumbing? Oh, okay. So we have resolving issues, solving conflict with others, and healing trauma. Okay. All right, cool. So this is giving, like, your own mouth is getting you in trouble. Okay. It's giving go to the job and hush. Stop running your mouth. And I may be talking to myself. Okay. Because it just gives people more stuff to run with. Okay. So inner conflict with others, healing past trauma, resolving issues. Okay. So try not to say, can't ask one question. Will Tyra help me out? Sure, you can ask one question. You go ahead and ask the question right now and try to make it fast because I have to get out of here at 4. I will answer one question. Why not? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just gonna pull. You're gonna ask the question. I'm gonna pull one card out the tarot randomly, and I'm gonna tell you yes or no. All right, cool. So yeah, so resolving issues. So that way, stop doing it to yourself. Basically, you're messing with your money. You're going into the job asking for a raise. You just got there 3 months. Who are you to ask for a raise? You just got here 3 months. You barely know how to operate the systems yet. Hold on, y'all. Let me help this person out. Because one thing about it, I don't play about that stuff. Report. Yeah. Now you ain't got to worry about being on here, okay? Okay, my love. I said, I have invested in one property. I need money urgently. Say, I invested in one property last year. Now I want to sell it out. Would it be sold soon? I need the money urgently. Okay. Let's see. It will. I didn't even get to let my tell however's going to happen. Like, I can either flip it, open it, or I can. But yes, the sound card. Okay, so go on ahead and start speaking YouTube. But also, what I'm getting from it is you have to be active. Like, you're just saying you hope it's going to be sold, but you probably got like one realtor working on it. So it's giving it. What it's giving is what you need to do if you're really trying to get it soon. Act like you want to get it done soon, get it sold soon. So go to like 10 different realtors. You got to keep in mind, you're the one that has the property. The realtors are the one that's getting the commission. Okay. So if you just have one person working on it, well, you just have one person working on it, right? It's one of situation where there's no hard feelings. Okay. Get multiple realtors on the job and throw it in the air. Whoever sells it. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on it for the past 3 months. Yes, get you more realtors. Okay, that's your answer right there. Don't keep on trying to push it yourself, and also don't do it yourself. Most importantly, and there's actually this girl. She's on Instagram. She's in Atlanta. She goes by Suzette the Realtor. You can hear her up. I don't know if you're in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. But Suzette the Realtor can get it sold if nobody else can. Also, Melody Moore. She's actually on Instagram. Also, she's here in Atlanta. Also, Melody Moore. Okay. All right, cool. So either one of them. I just gave you 2 people in Atlanta. I don't know what state you're from or you're in, but I know you have to use a realtor from your state to sell it. Okay, my love. Thank you. I'm gonna subscribe and like thank you. And anybody else, I'll do one more before I leave. Anybody else has a question. But yeah, sun card, that's the house is gonna be sold. Okay. With action though. With action, that's the key. Like, don't sit on it. All right, cool. So yeah, so we have self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. Okay. So like when I just said that. It's the same thing. I can't make this up. Read that. Okay, so now I don't have to say it. Self, right? Limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. Your own negative thoughts. Okay, we just talked about that. I said that. I said you're doing it to yourself. Okay, that's why your money's acting funny and you're getting penny pinch because you're acting like a peasant and not a king and a queen. When I walk in the room, I show them who I am. When I walk in any room, I walk in them, they know I'm in the building. They know I am going to be an asset to their business. I'm an asset to the community. I'm an asset in the spiritual world. I'm an asset in life. Okay, clock it. Okay, my big back ass. Yes, what they want to say, big back. Yeah, my big back ass, my beautiful big back ass. Okay, yes, okay, and that's just one thing about it. Okay, hands down. So you have to be your own cheerleader. A lot of people, we're beating our own selves up underneath our heads, and it's really what happens with that is you put that into the universe. The universe accepts it, and the universe says, "Your wish is my command." Okay, it says, "Oh, you said you wasn't gonna get the job, and you're on the way to go to the interview. I bet you ain't gonna get it then. No, no problem. I'm gonna give you exactly what you want." Okay, that's it, and that's all. I don't even want to pull no more cards for this because those two cards, resolving issues, solving inner conflict, and like I just said before the other card even pulled out. Okay, we got a little interrupted by the not interrupted, but I had to do a favor right quick for Robin. But what's the last card? The last card was what? Was the other card on here? Solving issues. I don't think so. Four. Yeah, we did all of them. So yeah, I don't see anything else here, y'all. We getting ready to go. Just believe in yourself. It's saying basically there is gonna be prosperity coming in love. Everything happens in divine timing. You have spirit and angel guys around you. A lot of abundance and money is coming in, but with the limitations of your own thinking. Clock that T. And I literally had to change this for myself because I started saying to myself, but you know what, Donna, you're like the master of manifesting. And I've been seeing this my whole I've been doing this as a very young girl. And I'm just like, what is it? Why are you having such a rocky year, but you had such a smooth 6 years? And because what happens is as your money increases, that anxiety from coming from the bottom up to the top starts setting in like, oh my God, what if I lose it? 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 So the job is to get your money where it needs to be and believe it is going to stay and it is going to increase. For instance, me and my daughter, we got this little funny thing where we used to always say, well, when our bank accounts go down, it goes all the way up, right? So because of that, my bank account was always fluctuating, right? So now I changed the ship and mentality and recognize that and say, you know what? When my money goes up, it stays up and it goes all the way up. Okay, so now I say when my money goes up, it stays up, and then she finishes it and she said it goes all the way up, and we changed it. And so many things have changed in a matter of like 2 months for us because of that. Okay, simple stuff, y'all. Simple stuff, simple mind tweaks. Okay, and so don't get scared when you say to yourself, well, I'm always a negative thinker. That's okay, because for one negative thought, for one all the negative thoughts, one positive thoughts will trump like 10 million negative thoughts, is what I'm saying. Okay, so don't worry if you've been thinking negative for a very long time. Simply switching your ship and start thinking positive today can change everything. Okay, so I hope this helped y'all. This was very actually inspirational for me. I needed this damn talk myself because I'm also like, you know, going through a transition and also saying to myself, is people gonna accept me? Am I gonna have a hard time? And this, that, and the third. And the whole time, girl, no, you good. Just be yourself, let it shine. Don't think too hard. Don't let nobody get to, people wanna poke the bear. People poke the bear a lot because they want to actually see if you're stupid, for number one, and number two, can they paint you out to be, somebody that you're not. You know what I mean? So always be yourself. Okay. All right, guys. I'm out. Bye.